What's up, guys? Welcome to week 1 of Pokemon Online Champions League. This is going to be post-narrated. This is going to be the only battle. Hopefully, there is going to be post-narrated because the audio fucked up because I recorded live. So, yeah, this is a battle against Problems. I think you know him because I've done like PO lives with him and shit. He's a really good friend of mine, so we got each other on round 1. So yeah, we're on different teams and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be leading up with Genesect. He's going to be leading up with Palkia. We were both running dual weather. We're running sand and rain, both of us, which is kind of interesting because I don't know, I didn't expect him to bring things like that. I brought a Hippowdon and he brought T-Tar. So yeah, I'm going to go for the U-turn. Gonna go back into my Kyogre. He goes for the Draco. Crits me first turn, which is kinda upsetting, not gonna lie, because that Kyogre is specially defensive and it will have walled that Palkia to shit, and most of his team, honestly, with specially defensive, since he only has like Tyranitar and Genesect that are physical attackers, and Genesect gets walled by Kyogre if he locks himself into Iron Head. So I was kinda pissed because he got the crit, because my Kyogre is basically their father now. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Palkia, making him think that I'm Scarfed, just so he switches out into his own Palkia. And I know even if he doesn't switch out, I know Hurricane is not going to be able to take me out in one hit. So hopefully it doesn't confuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Special Rend, just because it's the safest move, to be honest. So yeah, I would have preferred if this was live recorded, honestly, but yeah, whatever. This was a really good match. So yeah, so he dead fathers his Palkia. That's a good move on his part. So now he's actually going to bring his Arceus, which is Arceus Electric. That doesn't benefit me at all, because now I cannot swim with Arceus Steel, knowing that he still has that Arceus, and I honestly couldn't swim with Arceus Steel anyway, since he has Kyogre, and his Kyogre, knowing he's running like a Tailwind team, is most likely Specs. So I cannot set up for shit on that Kyogre either. So yeah, I gotta go for the Hydro Pump. Either expecting him to switch out or just getting a lot of damage on the Arceus, honestly, because I know Arceus Electric runs, let's go, offensive set, not really bulky set, so I know Hydro Pump should do a lot. It would have done more if I was like Lucersorb or Life Orb, but that's not the case, since I run Habanberry Palkia just to take out other Palkias which are a big threat to my team, since yeah, Palkias are a big threat in general. So yeah, let me see. This must actually take quite a while, honestly, because I was like kind of concentrated during the battle, since I had to take every aspect of the game into my mind, and yeah, but it wasn't really that good of a commentary, so I'll try to do better next time. But I had to be like concentrated because Prawn is a very good player, and yeah, I kind of wanted to win. So I go into my Escadrille. He goes for Recolor, and I honestly should have gone for the Rock Slide here. I had no reason not to go for the Rock Slide, but I decided to go for the Earthquake. I don't know why. I thought for the Rock Slide out of my mind, but I was like, what if he stays in? But honestly, what he could have done to my Escadrille is like, yeah, jack shit with Ice Beam. But yeah, he switches into Tornadoes. Once again, I wanted to Rock Slide, but just because I know he probably has like Focus Blast, or I didn't know if he had like Grass Knot or Focus Blast. I wanted to play safe, so because I would need Escadrille for later, as you can see, well, as you will see, should I say. So I might switch out into my Kyogre, I believe this turn he's going to start with the Tailwind. which scares me a lot, since his team is more offensive than mine and mine is kind of passive, so I don't have really that much to strike back. So even though it says 5 versus 5, 2 of my Pokemon are already almost dead, so that's kind of bad for me. Well, at the beginning of the battle, that was very, very bad, because he critted my Kyogre and he predicted my Genesect, and I was in a really bad position. But as you can see, I'm kind of recovering from here. I believe this turn I just go for the Judgment. He just goes for Kyogre. I get a crit. It may seem pretty big in this turn, but you're going to see later on that the crit didn't really help much at all. If anything, I got max damage on that Kyogre, which is kinda good because the max damage is appreciated, to be honest, and the crit too. I kinda deserved the crit, but it didn't matter that much in the long run, as you're going to see, you're going to see. So yeah, I should just, yeah, whatever. I'm going to switch on into my Palkia, just making the safest play, since I know he was going to surf, not risking me going into Excadrill or Hippowdon, setting up the sand and setting up my rocks, and also getting Calm Minds with my Arceus. So I know he was going to surf for sure. So this turn I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, knowing he can't really. Well, if he stays in, Kyogre is the most viable Pokemon in his team right now. Valuable Pokemon, sorry. Because it's the thing that is not going to let me sweep with Excadrill, so I know he has to keep it, so I know he was going to switch out into something that would take the Hydro Pump. As he does, he goes into Tyranitar, is to hit KO by Hydro Pump, and I was hoping not to miss, which I don't, which is kinda cool. So yeah, I believe this turn he's actually gonna go for his Genesect just to kill me up with the U-turn, which, yeah, it's whatever really. Palkia already did its job, although probably is kind of taking a while with this one. If you haven't noticed, that moves are that in between turns sometimes are kind of sped up, since we kind of take like 2 minutes to make a move. So yeah, hopefully you guys like that. Okay, so he goes into Tornadus. I actually thought of this move for a while. This move kept me thinking a lot, since it was a very crucial move. I know he's probably gonna Tailwind, so I could actually go. I could have actually gone into my Excadrill, but there was the fact that if I go for Rock Slide and kill him, it's going to send in Kyogre next, and I will have to fire my Arceus, and it would have been 2-hit KO'd by Surf, which means he will have, how's this go? He will still have another move of Tailwind, which wouldn't benefit me. Would destroy me, to be honest. So I decided to go into my Arceus just because even if he wants to go for the Tailwind, there's nothing on his team that can't 1-hit KO me at this moment. So I know he's going to waste turns with his Kyogre or Arceus Electric, so and it will help the Tailwind to go out. So Arceus was the most optimal Pokemon to send out in this turn. So as you can see, as you're going to see this turn. Well, actually, this is kind of taking a while. I think probably was taking his time to make his move. Okay, he goes for the Taunt as I go for the Judgment, just killing him. This is great actually, because he didn't set up the Tailwind, so now I have a bigger chance to win. Since if he had gone for the Tailwind, I don't know I probably would have lost the battle. Well, spoilers, but I would have a bigger chance to lose. That's what I'm trying to say. Since, let's see, 2 turns, I would have sacrificed Hippowdon, to be honest. I would have I would not have been in that good position if he had set up Tailwind. So I was pretty lucky he went for the taunt, predicting my Calm Mind. So yeah, I gotta go for the U-turn, just playing safe. I mean, there's nothing I can do but U-turn, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna do my Escaril now. I know I can take any attack from that Genesect, so I gotta go for the Earthquake and just knock him out with the Earthquake. No way I can take a +1 Ice Beam easily. If he doesn't freeze me here, I pretty much win the battle, since the Pokemon that he has left is Arceus, Electric, and Kyogre. So even if he kills my... I mean, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say here? Yeah, I know he doesn't run max speed with Kyogre, so because I know Problems doesn't run that Faggot ass set, because only Faggots run max speed with Kyogre, with Specs Kyogre. So I know he runs like a bulky set with some speed, just low speed like Giratina and stuff, but I know he's not running max speed. So yeah, all I needed there is to get some damage, some prior damage on the Arceus, and he has no option but to go for Ice Beam. I almost choked there, which is pretty bad because I almost went into Hippowdon, and if I had gone into Hippowdon, I would have given him a free recover, which is pretty bad. And as you can see here, we're both saying GG because all I need to do is to let my Hippowdon die and then finish off Kyogre with a U-turn. So that's a pretty good match. Problems, if you're watching this, it's probably like, I'm going to upload this when the tournament is over. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. Really enjoyed. 1-0 victory for me. That was probably the what's it called? Like the most difficult match I was going to play in that. I don't know. I'll see, because I already played that. So I only played that. So I'll see. I'll still have like other 6 rounds to play. So yeah. See you later, guys. Bye.